Welcome to the channel. I have successfully went from 60 overall to 95 overall without spending no money on VC. But I come to y'all today because in season 4, after the updates and the patches and whatnot, they have officially patched the My NBA method, which was easily getting over 1,000 VC a game without playing, pretty much simulating the game and getting the VC for it every time. But that has now been patched. So if you didn't take advantage of that, it's going to be much more of a grind to get VC for you guys now. But I will show y'all my mod player and explain some ways how y'all can get more VC in the process as well. And as you can see, I'm in my career right now. It's the fourth quarter. We up like 20 points and like 24 to be exact. And I was not able to ask out to sim with VC yet. So even asking out to sim with VC after halftime in my career, it's not always popping up as quickly, and it almost seems as if you have to play a certain amount of minutes before you can ask to sim out with VC at this point. But if you know how many minutes, or if you know how to quickly ask to sim out with VC, drop it down below in the comment section so we can all grind our VC and get it quicker as well. But I did find out that, fouling and getting to the fourth quarter might be one of the better methods if you were to get to the end of the game quicker. That was something that helped me out in my road to getting to 95 overall on my build from 60. But like I said, without having that My NBA era method, speed running VC becomes a lot more difficult because you could pretty much just do that every like 25 minutes and get a quick 1,000 after every My Career game, or after every other My Career game, or after every rec game. You can go get like an automatic 1,000 VC very quick and easy. And over a course of a season of games and grinding that out, that adds up very, very quickly. Now, I do have some methods for y'all that's going to help y'all out along the way, and it definitely focuses on some of the quests that you have to do and complete weekly and every day. And if you do that, that'll be a good way you can stack it up. But now it mainly comes down to playing My Career games, trying to get out of the games as fast as possible, and doing as many quests on as many My players as you possibly have. That's the best method you can do now to continue to grind VC and stack it up. Now that the My NBA era method is patched, it has become a lot more difficult to grind VC out in a very, very fast manner. But it's still doable, especially if you already have a couple of 90 overalls. But I will give y'all some tips and whatnot, some things that I do, so y'all can grind it out as well. One thing that I do on a lot of my builds that you should take note of is on my previous two builds, I did not go to 99 overall, upgrade my player, because I personally felt like some of the categories are a waste of VC and I don't use them. And even though, from 95 to 99, that takes a lot of VC. And you make about 3 or 4 my players, that VC adds up trying to get them to 99 overall. So a lot of the time I stop at 99. So, I mean 95, I'm sorry. But as you can see, I don't really plan on putting my close shot up because I don't take close shots. Now my layup is up. Once I put my pass accuracy up, my interior defense up, I don't really need a low block. I don't really need a very low rebound. I could just leave that alone and I'll be alright, you know what I mean? So you don't necessarily need to go all the way to 99. Sometimes it's just a waste of VC if that's what you're going to do. But as you can see here, I am able to get to 95 overall. I went all the way from 60 to 95 overall, showing y'all the method in my last video, and now doing the quest in this video. So if you want to see some of those quests in the last video, go back and watch that because it's still useful. You just can't do the My NBA era method anymore, and asking to send out after halftime, after you're blowing teams out, isn't as effective anymore. But there's still a lot of methods and tips and tricks in that video to get you VC and endorsements as well. Now the next thing I want y'all to know as well is you need to create a My player in every slot that you have available. So you can have up to 10 My players. If you have a My NBA low screen, you'll probably have like nine slots for My players. But you need to have at least 10 My players, because on each 10 of those you can do your daily challenges for NBA, which is 750 BC, your rec challenges at 750 BC, and every week you can do your Chris Brickley for 750 and your Art of Shooting challenge for 750. So those two alone are very quick, very easy. That's 1,500 a week times 10, so that's 15,000 VC right there that you can get, and that will definitely help your grind up, especially where you're stacking up the daily challenges, the weekly challenges. Now the weekly rec challenges and the weekly NBA challenges give you 3,000. If you have 10 My players and you do the weekly challenges on all of them, that's 30,000 right there. So you're talking about 45,000 worth of VC just by doing these drills and doing your weekly NBA challenges alone right there. Now, like I said, I have those builds just to grind VC out. I wouldn't really focus on upgrading them if they're just for VC. But if you put the game on rookie, you can do a lot of those quests on a low overall player. Now, mind you, I have 3 my players that are a 95 overall, so a lot of those quests are going to be easy and doable regardless. Here is the art of shooting drill with lethal shooter. You can know you have the drill when he has the yellow icon above its name. Once you complete these, get your lethal zones or your hot zones here, you go over to the Chris Brickley drills, or you can do them in any order that you like to, but this is the easiest one because it literally takes maybe a couple minutes, if that. You could do this on every single my player, so that will definitely help you get some attributes to be able to at least go from 60 to hopefully 80 quickly. You know, I feel like you need to get to 85. 85 is a big level for me, so I feel like I'm comfortable going to the rec. If you have a 60 overall player, a 70 overall player, a 75 overall player, I don't really think you should be playing online with that player personally, because you're kind of just wasting other people's time out there being weak, because you're going to be very, very limited, especially at this point in the game where everybody got 90s, 95s, 99 overalls. You're just going to be a very limited player, unless you're just very, very skilled, and maybe you're a big. Maybe you can get away with that as a big, but I definitely wouldn't do that as a guard, as a shooting guard, or anything if you're expected to run the offense, because you're just putting your team at a very big disadvantage. And if I see you out there at a 75 overall or 80, I'm going to destroy you. It's very, very simple. Now, Chris Brickley, you see the yellow icon. You can spark that drill up, get that 750 VC on every single my player that you have. That is the key to it right now. You have to have as many my players as you can get, and then you grind it out. Now, between all those my players, you need all the quests you can do. You need to grind all the endorsements you can, because this game, we're going to be playing this all spring, all rest of the winter, all summer. So it's a lot of time to grind up this VC. Now, the season quests, you want to complete those as well. If you can get 10,000 for a lot of those. And even the race of the week, every week is very, very simple, as long as you have the ride. You still have 49,000 VC right here. The race of the week is a very, very easy one to take advantage of to get quick VC, that you can stack it up, and you can stack VC up pretty quickly. Now, you can see I have about 50,000 VC almost, and it's pretty much by doing just quests. I go in there and play rec, I play pro, and I get VC from that. So obviously, if you're actually playing online on your builds that you're good with, which you should be doing, that VC is gonna stack up and help you make your next build. So I pretty much just play on my builds and try not to buy as many boosts. The only boost that I buy is jump shot boosts. I feel like, you know, boosts can be expensive and take a lot of VC away from me. Be trying to get all of them, especially 10 games for everything, especially since you can't pick and choose when you want to use them. And I don't really like using boosts in my career games. I think that's a waste. But yeah, I usually only buy shooting, jump shot boosts. So try to stay away from the boost, especially without the my NBA method no more. That used to be my go-to method. Whenever I wanted some quick boosts, I'd go to hit that. I buy some boosts, and it's like it's pretty much paid for. But race of the week is done. You know, 2,000 BC, very quick, very easy right there. If you are the leader at the time frame, you can get 1,000,000. You could take a shot at it. I mean, it's worth trying, but easy 2,500 right there. But just to show you, like, you know, my VC stacking up and it's adding, I still have, you know, about 50,000, 51,000 BC now, and I'm gonna go back to the arena just to show y'all guys again, you know, how to get the quest for the daily games. And you can get them for daily games from the rec, for the pro-am, for the park. You can get BC every 750 C on every one of those quests daily and weekly. And weekly 3,000, daily 750. Now you need to take advantage of as many of these as you can. Now they're gonna be different for all your my players, but shots out of the pick and roll is very, very easy. So I can just call a screen in my career and shoot a 3, make a dunk, and I should get those 10 times. I can do that in one game. And then for 3,000, relay assist, good ball movement, and find open teammates 60 times. Just pass the ball and move the ball around. A lot of those you could probably get all 3 of those in one sitting. But anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Y'all get ready to stack this BC up. Until next time, I will come to y'all with another banger. Densky out.